So sue me. Welcome to the American Voter Guide 2014.
And welcome to the cure for electile dysfunction. I'm sorry. Come over to Intellectual Froglegs, that's where we have fun. We gotta be serious now. Whatever voice and liberties that we have left, it's time to use them. Now is the time. I'm telling you, the election is on us like hair on a gorilla. It's here. We got people voting and they're already cheating. You got Democrat operatives, AKA the union, stuffing ballots in Arizona, and some of the voting machines in Illinois are turning Republican votes into Democrat votes. Luckily, there was a nice little fella from the SEIU union. He said he'd fix it for us. Yeah, I'll get right on that. And so they're already cheating. You know, we're not helpless. We actually outnumber these guys. And we need to beat them so bad that it's impossible for them to cheat their way to victory. Because if it ain't close, they can't cheat. And if we get everybody out there voting, we can do this. And with all due respect, we don't have time to argue about the shortcomings of the Republican Party. Nor do we have time to create a viable third party. The Democrats must be removed from power, period. So we have to vote Republican, period. And there is no reasonable alternative. And then there's actually some good Republicans that stand against this big crazy government, like Tim Scott and Trey Gowdy and Ted Cruz and Mike Lee and Rand Paul. But they can't do any good if their bosses are Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid.
We proved that communism works. If you give everybody a good government job, there's no crime.
You don't have a right to know everything in a separation of powers government, my friend.
You know what, and if you're one of the people who choose not to vote, or you choose to vote for a third party so you can make that statement, you know, I'm sorry, I've heard all of your arguments, and it's just emotional nonsense. You may as well go vote for the Democrat. Go ahead. Maybe you can get an Obama t-shirt too. These radical lefties love you. They hope there's more like you. They love you guys that have given up. They want to sit on your butt and not vote and just complain from your easy chair.
This ain't no party. This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around.
But we got to get off our butts, man. We got to look at the big picture. Too many of us have not been voting. And now I'm especially talking to my friends in Kentucky and Tennessee and Kansas and Mississippi. I mean, and here are some places where you saw exactly why so many Republicans are held in contempt. But see, we got to understand that these state elections are battles in a much bigger war. So we need Mitch McConnell to win. We need Pat Roberts to win, and Lamar Alexander, and yes, even Thad Cochran. Because you know what? If they don't win, Harry Reid wins. Obama wins. Marinate in that one for a minute.
It's not over.
Let cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette. Happiness is a warm gun.
Harry Reid is the biggest enemy of freedom in Congress. And this is war. Our freedoms are being systematically dismantled right before our very eyes.
If there was ever a time to throw the tea into the harbor, this is it.
And we either use what we have and fight, we just give up because we don't have what we really need. Ronald Reagan's not running again, and the media is just always against us and blah, blah, blah. Get out there and exercise your First Amendment right of freedom of speech. Talk to people at the grocery store, at the post office, at the bank, if you're sitting at a red light. Hell, if you're in a public restroom, talk to the guy in the next stall. Hey man, you voting? And you know, when you do go vote, make sure you have your camera phone with you. Because if you see any shenanigans, you need to hit record. We'll call it the shenanigans. Okay, maybe not. But here we are. We've seen what 8 years of liberal policies has done to this nation. And we're becoming a third world country. And I agree with Mark Levin. He says Obama's going to go full Mussolini over his last 2 years if he's allowed to. And you know what? If the Democrats win, he'll be allowed to. So please, I implore you, please vote Republican this election.
Government is the problem.
And I hope you'll come visit me at Intellectual Froglegs. We're kind of like brain candy for conservatives that you can dance to. God bless. Thank you for your time.
You don't like the way I'm living. You just leave this long-haired country boy alone.